Why this store was nappy. Like, it was dirt. Like, it was gross inside. And I was like, I'm not here for this. I go out and then random ass shit happens to me and I'm like, look, I'm done. I'm done for a while. I'm gonna stay in my house for the next couple weeks. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am featuring the Morphe 35S Sweet Oasis palette. Here is the package that it comes in. Well, that's the box, the package it comes in. And it says 35 Shades of Paradise. It's just me and Hugh, babe. Get away from it all with these pink and turquoise tones that are paired with sun-kissed neutrals. From soft shimmers to velvety mattes, you're gonna fall for all of these breathtaking shades. So that is definitely what grabbed my attention. So I saw this. It's like super pretty, like summery spring vibes. There went the plastic thingy inside. But like, look at this. Now, honestly, I'm pretty sure I have another palette from them. It's the 35, is it the Hotspot? The Hotspot palette that had that like featured a turquoise color and a pink color, and that's like what drew me in. So then I saw this and I was like, oh, it's got like these extra turquoisey colors. I don't know why, but they're so pretty and they just like, ooh, they grab my attention and I'm like, oh, I love you. I love you. So, and then you get these lighter pink mauvey colors and then you get into this deeper pink. And then this is almost like a, to me in person, it looks like a cranberry-esque color. And then this looks more like a wine color, and then you're getting into the lighter shades, and this has more of like a purplish tinge to it, and then you got some gold. This sandbar color actually looks like a dirty mustardy, like almost with like a deep gold. You know how like gold has like a green undertone to it? That's what that looks like that. Is it a green undertone? Is that how you like describe it? I don't know. It's like super deep looking. I don't know if that's gonna show up. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to say like baby poop. I don't know, if you don't have a baby, you've never been around babies, you're not gonna get that. But if you have babies or you've been around babies, you're gonna get that. So anyway, and then it's got this nice matte white that's just gonna kind of like, is it matte? It looks matte, but hold on, when I turned it, I got like a little, okay, when I turned it, it looked like it had a little like shimmer to it, and I was like, wait a second. No, it is a matte white, so that'll help like offset the lighter pastel colors or make them more vibrant, or to give some contrast to them with an eye look. So anyway, this is the palette that I'm gonna work with today. So let's zoom on in and get started. And obviously there's no mirror or anything. Oh, and how much was this? This was $25. So you get 35 shades for $25, so that's less than $1 a shade, if you do the math. So anyway, let's see. I think I want to go in with Sneak a Kiss first. So it's a pale pink color. And I'm going to go in with this Luxie 250 large eye blending brush. So I'm washing my other brushes. So I'm definitely getting into some brushes I don't typically use. So I'm going to dip into that, tap off the excess, and let's see. So again, as I've said in other videos, when you don't know what a color payoff is going to be, start out light and then you can build it up. So start light, blend it out, see how things are going to go when you don't know, again, how pigmented it is. That is so pretty. It is deeper than what I expected it to be. I'm going to pick up a little bit more of that color. And I'm taking this brush, it's a little more flat It's super dense and it's more, I mean, it is rounded on the top, but it's more flat than what I'm used to. Maybe it's more dense. I don't know. Like, I think I kind of like it, but I'm not really sure. I don't know. So, I'm just gonna blend upwards a little bit. Just so there's no harsh line here. Like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. Now, in person, yes, it's darker here, but I can see that it's more blended. But on the viewfinder, it doesn't look... So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it like that. I'm gonna do the other eye. So I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. And then, oh, I really, you know what? That's what you're here for, is to see how this does. And part of me, you know, I could play it safe and stay, you know, simple, but I really wanna see this Wanderlust color. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that like on the center of the lid. So let's have a go. I'm gonna take this Morphe M421 flat brush. It's just flat. See. I'm gonna pick up that color like so. Oh, it's so vibrant. Don't fail me. Let's see. Okay. So that's pretty pale. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's just see. I'm gonna pick it up with my finger. I really don't like doing shadows with my finger. Okay, so it definitely does better with your finger, but I'm gonna go ahead and well, I already put it down with my finger, so, well, I'm just gonna pick it up on the brush and then get it wet. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pick it up on the brush and then I'm gonna get that wet, and I'm just gonna use my setting spray. And I just use this Morphe Luminous setting spray. Let's see. And I always tip my head back a little bit so it gives me more lid space to work with. So, oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, look at that. Ah, it's so pretty. So it does look like it's gonna take a little work to build it up and blend it out, so to speak. Even though I'm not really like blending, I'm kind of just patting it into place. So. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna go do the other eye. Pretty vibrant. Took a little bit of work, not gonna lie. It did take a little bit of work, but that's all right. I mean, that's all right. It's not anything crazy. It's not anything like detrimental. Just took a little bit of work to build it up to that color. And I think what I'm gonna do, I think I wanna go in with, that was Wanderlust. I'm gonna go in with this color here called Revel in it. I'm gonna pick that up on a new brush. So this is an Alamar. It's just a flat brush. I'm gonna go into that inner third So it applied all right, but let's go ahead. I'm gonna pick that color up and I'm gonna wet the brush. See if I get better color payoff. I'm just kind of dabbing, pressing that color in. See, it's just a bit lighter than that middle color. So I'm just gonna go ahead and build that up just a smidge. And I'm gonna press over where those two colors meet just to blend them out so there's not a harsh line. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with Just Us Two. It says lighter pink, champagne-y, shimmery color. And I'm gonna pick that up on this e.l.f. concealer brush. It's just a tiny brush. And I'm thinking same thing. I'm gonna have to pick that up and wet it. But let's see. I don't know, a little bit of color, a little bit of payoff to it, but I think it's probably gonna work better with the brush and wetting it. Might work better if you have tiny fingers that you get your finger in there. My big old ham hocks, it just, I make a mess. I make a mess when I try to use my finger. I prefer not to. Oh yeah, so that's much better. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. This brush is like the perfect size for getting into this inner corner. That's so pretty. So pretty. Alright, now to tackle this outer corner, and I've been like thinking about it this whole time I've been doing my makeup, because I kind of want to go in with this, but then I kind of don't. I kind of want to go in with either this Hidden Cove color or this Secret Lagoon color, and I can't, I don't know. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I mean, I've already kind of stayed with like the whole pink to do. Let's just do it. Let's go in with Hidden Cove. Was that the one you guys would have picked? I don't know. Let me know down below. So let's see. I'm going to use this Colourpop E27 brush. It's just a fluffy brush. I'm going to pick up that Hidden Cove color. Tap off the excess, and because I don't know what the color payoff is going to be, I tip my head to the side a little bit and look back again to open more lid space, because I do have hooded eyes. And then I'm just going to tap that color. It's so pretty. I don't know if that's going to, it's like a deep, it looks just like it looks in the pan. Fall out, and obviously it is a dark color, but where I just like brushed, but I'm just tapping and trying to make more of like a an angled application there, an angled application. I'm trying to make it an angled shape, almost like a C or a triangle there on the outer portion of the eye. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more just to get up here in the inner corner or the crease. I'm just making up all kinds of sections of my eye. I'm gonna blend it in just a little bit like that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this fluffy brush and I'm gonna pick up that first color I used, that Sneak a Kiss, and I'm going to lightly blend over that. Blend out that edge. I wasn't expecting that color payoff to be as much as it was, so I'm just gonna take, like, it's a super pretty deep color, like I was hoping it was deep, but again, a lot of times those colors end up getting like patchy and coming off, so it's actually really nice. So I'm just gonna take this clean brush and blend into that color a little bit, just so it doesn't look so harsh. And then I'm gonna go back in with that pink color, Wanderlust, that deep pink, and I'm gonna pat some more of that over. So they blend. So it's not such a stark contrast. And I'm just picking up the color. I haven't wet my brush again. So I'm just picking that color up and pressing. Kind of dabbing over top of that color. It's actually like making a nice like purplish color in between the two. So I'm gonna leave it like that for now, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye real quick. Let's play with one of these, let's play around with one of these green turquoisey colors. I think I'll go in with Snorkel Sesh. So I'm gonna pick that up. And I'm gonna go under the under eye with that. It's a very pretty muted turquoisey color. I'm just gonna do like that. Now what I'm gonna do is go in with this flat brush, and I'm gonna dip into this this Vineyard Escape color. So I'm gonna take that color and I'm gonna press that on that lower lash line. Ooh, my contacts get a little dry. So I'm gonna put that on that lower lash line. Looks like a very muted, deep wine purple color. Purple-esque wine. And I feel like, so I put that up here, and I'm feeling like, what am I feeling like? I'm feeling like I need to add a little bit more of that deep turquoisey color. On that outer corner. I just feel like some of it has gone away. I'm just gonna press it in like that. I'm gonna take this fluffy, I am using a lot of brushes. Like, this is a bit extra this evening. So I'm gonna use this Luxie 131 mini angle brush. It's super fluffy. This is just an extra step. I just wanna see, I wanna lightly go over that deep wine color to kind of blend it in a bit. And if I rub on that side, it basically like rubbed it away. So I'm gonna go back in. gonna lie, my eyes feel very, they're very busy, but they feel very, chalky, like dusty. I feel like I typically feel like that. I do have some fallout down here. Not a whole lot on the other eye, just more so here when I first brushed that color. Yeah, my eyes do look very busy. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I may add a little bit more. You know what? I'm gonna add a little bit more to that inner corner. And I'm gonna bring it in just a smidge more to meet up more with that green. Okay, so I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna do some eyeliner and some mascara and I'll be right back. Okay, so that is the finished look. I just did mascara because I'm literally just going downstairs and I didn't feel like putting lashes on, so just me being lazy. But I did go ahead and do a wing liner and put the mascara on like I said, and that's it. So some thoughts. Colors did take a little bit of work. Like I said, Wanderlust, it did take a little bit of work to build up to the intensity that I wanted, but it definitely, I do like how it turned out. It's a very pretty color. So as long as you're willing to be patient and take your time, obviously with some shadows, they adhere better and they work better applying them in different ways. So like I've said in prior videos, with a lot of colored shadows, some of them apply better with a brush, some of them apply better with a finger, some of them apply better wet, almost as if you're foiling them. And that's going to be the difference kind of across the board for like shimmers, metallics, what have you. So as far as that goes, again, I'm pleased. Again, some of the colors will take a little bit of work, but I am pleased with it. The color payoff was really nice. I did enjoy that. Oh, I did go ahead and do, let me back up. I said I did liner, but I didn't tell you which liner. I went ahead and did my NYX faux white liner in linen in the waterline because it does have a pink tone to it. This is what it looks like. Faux whites. I guess there's a series of them. They have a bunch of colors, but this is the one in linen. It has like a pinky lavendery undertone. So I just thought it would pull the color look together. So that's what I used in that lower waterline. But anyway, so back to this. So some of the colors take a little bit of work. I didn't get into a lot of the matte shades, but the ones that I did enjoy the color payoff. Even the green down here. So greens are a little tricky. Greens and purples and reds do tend to be a little tricky. And I did feel like it was super pigmented, and then I toned it down a little bit, but then I felt like I did a little too much, so then I went back and applied some more. So that's just a user error at that point. Color transfer, like I'm not getting a lot of transfer higher up, and usually after blinking a lot, because I'm very expressive facially when I talk, like I do a lot of looks with my eyes and I'm like, oh, you know, whatever. And then I do end up getting transfer, and I haven't gotten a lot of that yet. So I can appreciate that as well. You know, sometimes Morphe products are hit or miss. Some, you gotta either love them or you hate them, I feel like. So I don't know, a lot of them, these palettes, I do really like them. The ones that I have done videos on, I'm pretty sure it was like the 35 Hotspot palette. I did enjoy that. So far, I would say I am enjoying this for $25 and you get 35 shades. I do think it turned out okay. I do think me being me and being a little extra did get to be pretty busy. I said in the beginning, I think I said it, I was like, oh, I'm gonna try to be basic and not be too crazy, but then I always end up putting like, I just get carried away and get all excited and I'm like, let's use all these colors, and then it turns into like this big blown out like colorful look, whatever. That's just how I roll. It is what it is. So I do like it. I do enjoy this look. I like how it turned out. I really like the pink. I like the greens. I can't wait to do more looks with it. I don't think I said it in the beginning, but when I went into Ulta to get it, so it said for a while on Ulta's website that they did have this available, but when I went in to get it, so I went in one store, and this store, I'm not gonna lie, this store was nappy. Like, it was dirt, like, it was gross inside, and I was like, I'm not here for this. I'm like, I know you all bored during the day because a lot of people ain't coming out because of COVID, and you all have minimal hours. Like, you cut down your hours. Like, you close at 7 o'clock at night. You all cannot clean up in here. Like, shelves were broken. Like, stuff was just a mess on the shelves. Like, some of the makeup I picked up, I'm like, ew, it looks like people have been digging in this. Like, Ulta sent me a survey about it, and I told them. Yes, I did. I told them. I was like, ew, I don't even want to go back. But shame on me, because I went back a second time, because I was like, they said it's in stock. So I went back in, because it's close to my house. And I was like, well, let me just run in really quick and see if they have it. I'll just get in and get out. No, they didn't have it. So I drove across town to another one like 15 minutes away, and they didn't have it out either. So I finally asked them, and this store is so clean. The people were so nice. Like, I don't know what happened to the store by my house, because it hasn't always been like that. So I can't really speak for them. I don't know what's happened, but I'm not a fan of it right now. So anyway, the one that I did go to that's 15 minutes away, I spoke to the girl, and I was like, hey, you know, it says you have this online. And the girl was like, oh, well, supposedly Morphe reached out and was like, hold off on putting out the new products. And I was like, what? And I was like, but it says it's in stock on your website, like it's available. And she was like, well, if it says it on our website, she was like, you can go in the back and look and see if it's there. She's like, we should be all right to sell it. So she had the other girl go in the back to like get the palette, and was like, yeah, you can, you know, whatever, it says it on the website. Yay for me. But I was like, dang, that's kind of weird. I thought it was weird. I mean, I feel like this is on Morphe's website already, but I'm not really sure, because I didn't even really check, because obviously I'm not near a Morphe store. So first place I went was Ulta, and they said, yeah, we have it. So I went in there. So I don't know. Point is, if you've been to your Ulta and you've been looking for it and it's not out, just ask for it. They might have it in the back, because for whatever reason the girl's saying that they were told to hold off on stuff. Just telling you my experience. Maybe I should get into a series of those, because people, I be having some crazy experiences, and I have like some random ass shit happens to me when I go out. And like, when it happens to me, I go out, and then random ass shit happens to me, and I'm like, look, I'm done for a while. I'm gonna stay in my house for the next couple weeks. It's like, it's always something, always. So anyway, I do enjoy the palette so far. It's super summery, super pretty. Obviously there are different color looks you can do with over here, so they did put in a variety of stuff, so it's not just all turquoise and pink, but you could do a lot of looks with this side of the palette. So I wouldn't say 10 out of 10 recommend, that just, you know, whatever, anyway. But I would say if you were looking at this, you know, I would say it's probably worth it if you're gonna take your time and work with the colors and be patient with it. Yeah, for sure. But I do hope if you were looking into getting this palette, that this video helped you decide yay or nay, whether you want it or not. As always, I appreciate you watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit the notification button so you know when I do upload new videos. I'm very sporadic. Yeah. So as always, I do appreciate you watching this, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening. Bye.